Go.
Hey, Wubby, can you settle an argument between me and my friends? If you wake up after 12 p.m., is the first meal you eat considered breakfast or lunch?
I'm not going to look at chat. I'm going to give you my real, honest answer. Seriously. It is lunch. It is lunch. Unless, it's lunch. Unless you say, oh, I'm up at 12. Okay, I'm going to have like a traditional breakfast. You can then call it breakfast. All right? But it's not breakfast. What? If you wake up at 12 and at 2, sorry, not at 2. Let's say you wake up at noon and you're out the door and sitting at Korean barbecue by 1. You didn't have Korean barbecue for breakfast, bro. You had your lunch. No, you're stupid. If you wake up at noon and you're like, I'm gonna have a bowl of cereal and a glass of OJ, like a 90s breakfast ad. Yeah, you're having breakfast.
You're not a bad-looking guy, according to my wife.
L take doesn't convince me. I'm open to being convinced, but I'm not hearing a compelling argument. So I feel very strongly about my breakfast take. If you wake up at 12 and you go to a meal and let's say it's Korean barbecue, something I do, right? I wake up at 12. Let's say I go to Korean barbecue. By the time I'm sitting down eating, it's close to 1. I'm not having breakfast. That's very weird to say. You wouldn't say, I had Korean barbecue for breakfast. You'd say, yeah, I woke up late and I had Korean barbecue for lunch, right? However, if you wake up at 12 and you have traditional breakfast foods, you had breakfast at 12. What is the argument against that? You break your fast? Oh, please don't go. Well, actually, historically speaking, spade to spade is very I don't care. We're not talking about the history of where the term breakfast comes from. We're talking about socially how it's used today. I think what I'm saying is pretty accurate. I'd even go so far as say is if you wake up at, 8 p.m.,